Hello, crafty friends. Welcome back to my hive. My name is Robin, and on today we are going to be stitching up some beautiful bookmarks by Sweet Pea. The weeks before, it's been a few weeks, and I did the wall hanger, which was a stack of books. And later on, I saw that they have the bookmarks that kind of resemble the stack books. So I wanted to call all the book readers, the Bible readers, and even if you journal, I wanted everyone to see what Robin's Creations is stitching up. And the design again is by Sweet Pea. And the name of the design is the book lovers bookmarks. They have three designs. One is like a rectangle traditional bookmark, and they also have some text on it. Then they have a stack of tea cups. I thought that one was so adorable. I have to tell you what happened with the tea string. That was hilarious. So you have a stack of teacups, then the tag from the tea hangs off. Then lastly, we have my favorite, which is the stacked flowers. So it's like a floral bookmark. Now, those bookmarks, they turned out beautiful. And I wanted to let everyone know that this is a fun, easy project. It's a beginner friendly project, and you'll be quite surprised. I wasn't able to add all of my cameras to the screen, but I'm going to do so. I want to welcome everyone here during my live, and even if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate everyone being here while I am live. And before I show everyone what I've stitched out, I want to say hello to my guests because there's a lot of applique in this project. So I kind of have to stand there, I believe. Okay, I did hear a little echo. So I turned down my iPad. So there's a bit of applique, and right now I have my BAI Mirrror on automatic manual, and I just thinking I should just put it on automatic, but I'm not going to touch it because during the live, that is not the time to be thinking outside of the box, Robin. So let me say hello to my guests. And I'm going to start from the top. Hello, Shay Shay. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. I'm looking around because I have to get some water. Hold, please. Oh, here it is. It's right by my foot. Sorry, I could feel the tickle in my throat, and I'm like, ah! Welcome in, Shay Shay. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, DB. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Now I am looking for my handy dandy cough drop. Hold, please. Sorry, but with me talking, I don't know why I got this tickle. So I had to get my halls and my water together. Hello, DB. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Making with Marilyn. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here and being a moderator. Thank you so much. And yes, if you haven't had a chance to hit the like button, please hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps the channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Scrapping Like a Lady. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Hello, Rosalind Lewis. Welcome in. Sorry. Thank you so much for stopping by, Rosalind. I appreciate you being here. You are going to love today's color combination. Yes, Rosalind. We're going to see it in just a moment. Hello, Sherry. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. It seems like I haven't seen everyone in a long time. Right, Sherry? Shay and Rosalind, we got together this past weekend and we stitched out a beautiful, beautiful tote bag. But I'm going to get back to that. I'm trying to get this tickle to go away. Hold, please. Okay, and back. Yes, Sherry and Rosalind. Hello, Brandy. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Brandy, were you able to finish up your beautiful tulip clutch bag? Our weekends for weddings and outings are coming up. Hello, Shamika. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Hello, Barbara White. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Hello, Queen. Hello, Unbiased LLC. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. She said she loved my dress. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much. Hello, Faux Crafty. Hey, Sabrina. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, SB Designs by Sheila. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Terry Hunt. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Now it's time. Thank you, Shay. Okay. On the road to 1K. Let's go. Yes. Thank you so much for the super chat, Shay. I really appreciate all your love and support. It does not go unnoticed. I'm like, oh my goodness. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hello, Miss Sharon Davenport. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Hello, Capricia. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. And I did say Terry Hunt. Welcome in, Terry Hunt. So, tickle, I pray you feel better, Queen. I know what that feels like. It's so annoying. Yes. I'm like, what's going on? I haven't had that all day. It's probably because I was quiet most of the day. Hello, D. Smith. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Bonded Creations. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate everyone being here. So, nobody's going to believe it if I let you know this. Hello, Jesse Gibson. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. No one is going to believe that we actually have another thunderstorm going on right now. I can't make this up. Oh my goodness. But, you know, Robin's Creations, we got to stay ready. What I did, because there were multiple of the bookmarks that I did want to make, I wind up, stitching them out prior to today's live. And then I had the machine on to finish up. But it's dark outside. It was just light. So, yes. But have no fear. I have quite a bit stitched out. So what I'm going to do is, oh, I have more guests. Oh, everyone is just saying hello to everyone. Yes, and Unbiased, thank you so much for being a moderator. I appreciate you in Maryland. You have no idea. I want to thank everyone for being here week after week, and I have had a great time, and I could not have done it without you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I am going to, yes, Jesse, it was just light outside. The sun was just shining. And Jesse is not that far from me. I mean, it's some miles, but he's not that far. And it was just like, wow. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put, instead of stitching, I'm going to start off with this weekend of what we did. And then I'm not going to worry with the stitching. I'm just going to show what I have. I don't want my machine to have another surge like it did. So I do have my other phone. So I'm going to take this phone and put it, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the overhead that's right above me. And I like it to be near the charge. So I'm going to put it on the overhead. And we're going to switch and change and rearrange. Let me see, can I read that correctly? I'm going to put it on the charger. Just so we won't miss anything. So this has a charger. But if I lose power, I'll be back as soon as I can. And okay, so yes. And one other thing. Okay. I just wanted to check the camera that is currently facing Diesel. That's what I was checking. So I want to start off with first. Now I hear the thunder. I want to first start off by saying thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who joined me for all my sew-alongs this past week. I had a great time with everyone. We met last week to put together the tulip clutch purse. And then on Saturday, we had a sew-along where we took the designs by JUJU Pray quilt and the Amen quilt, put those quilts together and made a tote bag. Let me show you how it turned out. Here is my beautiful tote bag. Now, I used the denim again, and when I used the denim and I paired it with this fabric that I saw making with Maryland with, as well as Shay Shay. And I'm going over here on my wall, and this is the fabric that I use. And it looked to me, I want to say it looks so scrumptious. Yes, I'm like, oh wow. So on one side, I have a men and I have my garment label. Then on the opposite side, I have prey. Look at that. Mm, 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 mm. That turned out better than I imagined. I put the black faux leather on the bottom and paired it with the black straps. I think this turned out beautiful. And here is the chocolate one. So here's the, look at that. I think this turned out super cute. And the chocolate and denim, this one has prey on both sides, but I wanted to, do a little something different, of course. So yes, and I can't stop sharing my upside down. Oh, okay. My clutch purses. This one is upside down. So yes, I can't stop sharing those clutch purses either. So yes. Thanks everyone. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to turn Diesel off because it's still thundering. And Diesel is off for the night. Okay. Where is, oh, look, I have to show my clip from Stacy. Now, today's project, let me just sit it in front of me. And I'm right here on the craft bar. And I turn the, okay. So I did turn the, yeah, I turned the embroidery machine off. Yeah, it's really rumbling. Thank you. Oh, I'm biased. She said she need this dress. Oh, thank you. Now, it was, I'm pretty sure my daughter gave me this dress because every time I go to, it's Walmart, and they have all the baby doll dresses you can imagine. So go, you may be able to find it on clearance right now. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes, and maybe someone else may still have it in there, Walmart. Thanks, everyone. Yes, I had to go back. And not yet. I found the correct blue embroidery. Okay, yes, I did ask Brandy Sipping Crafts, was she able to finish her bag? She's working on it. I know she will. I sure hate I miss out on the Pray tote bag, but you had, a prior engagement, but that's all right. It'll be a next time. Thanks, ladies. Thanks, Sherry. Thank you, Scrapping Like a Lady. Oh, thank you, Jesse and Barbara White. Thank you, everyone. That amen is everything. I, the quality of this bag, the bag is so much, it has some weight to it. So I'm going to say, so we were in the Zoom, and Shay Shay, she made this bag as well. Hers is beautiful, and you can only imagine what color she made hers. We both did pink. We both were doing pink. Um, hold one moment, please. I have a My apologies. That was my husband. He forgot what time it was. But I wasn't sure, so I had to answer. Yes. So Shay has a beautiful pink tote. She is going to carry her Bible in her bag. And I use the 7 3/4 by 7 3/4 quilt blocks for this amen bag. And then on the other side it says pray. Now Shay and I, as we were doing the bag, and Shay had said, "Oh, Robin," I said, "don't forget your garment tag." And she said, "Oh, you put yours on the outside?" I said, "Oh yeah, I want mine to be on the outside because I didn't want my bag to get mistaken as a Vera Bradley bag." Right? I was like, okay, Robin. But yes, I was like, oh my goodness. It turned out really nice. It reminds me of Vera Bradley with all the colors and everything going on. I had to throw that pun in. Oh, yes, please, Shay, post it in the group. I do have a I do have a Facebook group, and I do not have it pinned. It's cute like Vera's. Okay, thank you, Shamika. It's cute like Vera's. Thank you. Did you write down the measurements for my size? I believe I did from Saturday, and Shay did the what was it, 6 by 6 squares, and I did the 7 3/4 by 7 3/4. So yes, that when you follow all the instructions by Designs by JUJU, and then after you've done that part, add the liner. Well, no, you stitch it out twice, and then that's where I take over, adding the lining, adding the straps, adding the garment tag, and putting it all together. So I came up with that idea only because in quilting, I love it. I love all the things that I have been doing, but I was like, where would I put them? Excuse me, where would I put the quilts? And I did not want them to just stay in my craft room. I wanted to show them all over town. I was like, no, they're too cute to stay in the craft room. I need to go when I go to church, when I go to the grocery store, when I go to Michael's. And I forgot to mention to Sherry, and Rosalind, when you get a chance, and if you carry your bag out in a public setting, ask someone to take a picture of you with your bag. I think Shay said that she was going to take hers to Michael's, and I have to take my granddaughter to Barnes and Noble. So yeah, and just take a picture of yourself or have someone take it of you in that place and post it in my Facebook group. I just want to see if we are carrying these bags out or are they sitting. And I have some other bags that I stitched out this past summer. So I probably will use those rather than these because I've gotten a couple calls saying, "Are you selling those bags? If you want them." Yes. So, oh my goodness, I'm behind in the chat. I apologize. Hello, Taylor May. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here, Melissa. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Andy Smith. Hello, Miss Geneva. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Nicole Precious Pieces. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Cindy. Welcome in. Thank you so so much for stopping by. Hello, Earth Sports 90. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for being a moderator as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let me see here. Let me go back just a little bit more. Boyd Apparel and Designs LLC. I want to make sure I did speak to you as well. I remember seeing it, but I don't remember if I said anything. And hello, right, scrapping like a lady. She's like, girl. Welcome in. And I am going down, precious pieces. Shamika. Thank you, Shamika. Yes, Cindy. Oh, Cindy said that yours was double-sided, wasn't it? Pray on one side and amen. Yes, both Shay Shay and I, yes, we did the same. Pray on one side and amen. Yes. Yes, we did it on both sides. It turned out so nice. We had a great time. I again called the Zooms fellowship enhancers. And we talk about all the good things, and also we are learning our machines. And that is our embroidery machines as well as our sewing machines. So it's a great opportunity to join any of the sew alongs that are going on in our community. So thanks everyone. Yes, thank you, Sherry. Sherry said, I went to Hobby Lobby after our Zoom and brought the fabric. Yay, Sherry. I can't wait to see yours. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, Eric Sports 90. My husband said that my attire compliments my design studio. Thank you. It was super easy and fun. Yes, Shay Shay. Yes. Hello, Greenland Quilter Katie. Welcome in. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. We have a thunderstorm going on, so I turned off the embroidery machine. Oh, I am good working on. Oh, okay. Cindy said that she's good working on another toddler quilt. Wow, for one of my sister's 5 grandkids. That's awesome. Oh, wow, Cindy. I would love to see your quilts. Oh, wow. Aw. Yes, that bag was nice. Thank you, Melissa. It is really nice. You're going to have to stitch out one. It's so nice because a lot of places in here in Maryland. Hello, Robin Williams. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Yes, I wanted to say that the yeah, I lost my thought. I was talking about the bag, and I was saying, I forgot because I can hear thunder. So I'm a bit distracted in my mind. Oh my goodness, I apologize. Yes. Hello, everyone in the bushes working. Sorry, can't speak individually, but thank you all for being here and supporting Robin's channel. Yes, thanks everyone. I was going to probably say that um something along the lines when I was reading um Melissa's response in the chat, and she said that the bag was nice, and I was saying that she should do one. It's really easy. Only thing you have to do is follow the Designs by JUJU guidelines, and then if you want, I'm pretty sure we'll be putting together more bags as the season go along. So yes, and you can join us, and we'll be happy to have you. Yes, 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 yes. So today's project, I wanted to thank Sweet Pea again. They sent me, and I don't want to read it verbatim, But they did send me a beautiful message. Let me see. Okay. And again, I'm not going to read it verbatim because it's a lot in there for me. And you I am so honored and so pleased to be an affiliate with both Designs by JUJU and Sweet Pea. But for now, I'm talking about Sweet Pea. You never know who's watching you. And you want to be respectful in all areas of life. And you never know who's watching. That's where I'm gonna stay. You never know who's watching you. So they wrote me a letter, and as I'm going down my Sweet Pea emails, and I'm like, and again, thanks everyone who have used my link and purchased the various things from Sweet Pea. It greatly helps the channel. Thank you, thank you. And Sweet Pea sent me a letter, and they said that they loved my book stack wall hanger live. They were in the live. They said that hi Robin, I just finished watching your book stack wall hanger live series 1 and 2. You did a great job presenting the project across both parts and sharing the process with your community. I appreciate you taking the time to create videos featuring Sweet Pea designs. And I'll stop there, but they were very pleased with how, everything turned out. I had no idea, that they were watching. And I was like, this really warmed my heart. And I was humbly, just grateful, just grateful. And again, you never know who's watching. Yes. And it's like, you just never know. I have been enjoying stitching out their projects. And then on today with the bookmarks. Now, here I have the stacked books, and I'm just going to take this off. And I did the stacked books. So I was able to stitch this out, and I put all the things that I love in here, starting with my crafty hive, bloom where you are planted, sewing, handmade cards, embroidery, paper crafts, inspired, and with all those things, to God be the glory. TGBTG. And I did this, and this quilt, this wall hanger, it has 3 different toppers. So you can choose the flowers, which I used the flower topper. Then I also wanted to do the topper. You can select whichever one you want as the topper, and I did the coffee mug and the glasses on a stack of books. So today's project, we are going to do the bookmarks. I did use both my BAI Mirrror 15 needle embroidery machine. What I am getting used to doing is going to the embroidery machine and selecting the various thread colors for the embroidery machine. Now, with my single needle, my Janome 550E, I had to keep, rethreading the machine as I went along on all of these in the hoop projects, which is fine. But now, excuse me, that I have a 15 needle, I need to know, like, okay, all the steps. Okay, when they get to this step, I wanted to change here. So I'm getting used to that on my BAI Mirror. it is a joy. I have been really, really loving it. I really have. And just getting used to it and finding, with my BAI Mirror 15 needle, I have to use my embroidering software as well, count the steps, and then go to the machine and change the color. So, they're working hand in hand. And I have truly been enjoying every bit of it. And it's like one of those things, in order to learn your machines, you really need to go and touch it every day and get familiar with it. It's one of those things where, yeah, your machine wants to get to know you as well. So I did use my 13 by 11 embroidery hoop, and Rosalind here. Let me get the overhead. Let me add to the stage. Okay. So I did turn off the machine, so I don't know if I should unhoop her or not. So yes. So here is the stacked flowers. And I did this in like the yellow polka dot, and then the yeah, yellows and grays. So this is the entire bookmark for the flowers. I did use plastic sheeting, and I wasn't showing you. So I'm going to start over. You weren't able to see what I was showing you. I was showing it, but in front of me, it looked like I'm sharing it, but I wasn't. So again, I wanted everyone to see the yellow polka dot, and this is the flower bookmark. And I did stitch it out using my plastic sheathing, because once it does all of the satin stitching around, I am able to just push it through the plastic. So this is one, and on the back, you know how your embroidery tells a story, so the back should look just as good as the front. And on the back, I did use the faux leather, and I just didn't unhoop this yet because I was going to see what the weather does. And I had plenty of plastic sheeting. And I am also, I did not punch them out yet, but I also did the T tags. Okay, so you can see me now. So these are the T tags, and on the back, I have the little string that I need to attach to the teacups. So I had the string over here at first, but then when I cut it out on the teacups, when I cut it out, I wound up cutting the string. I was like, girl. So in the instructions, they are instructing you to do the T tag first, so that you can add it here on the teacups. Now, the reason why I chose plastic sheeting, and I'll show you in just a moment, is when it starts to do the satin stitching, you can easily poke it out. Now, on the back, one of them is different because I laid it down too fast, but here you can see on the back, it looks just as good as the front. Look at that. And this one here is where I laid the backer down too early, but that's okay. It still turned out really cute. So yes, look at that. I think these turned out beautiful. I tell you, look at that. Hello, Katrina Creation Lab. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Aw, I really do. Thank you, Roslyn. Aw, and happy belated birthday, Marlise, the Savvy Crafter. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Aw, yes. Yes, and I am behind in the chat again. And if I did not, hello Kingsbury Craft, welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. If I did miss you, it's only because we are again for the second week having a thunderstorm. And I turned off my embroidery machine only because I wanted to be safe and I did not want it to surge because last week it started right during the time of my live, right at the time. So it did surge last week, but I don't want to do that again. So with the T tags and the various, I use cotton material, the coordinating cotton. Then I did switch it up a little bit. I keep showing it, or I can show it this way. Right here where the white is, I use the white felt. Then the rest of it is cotton, and then I coordinated all the various threads. This was a lot of fun. And guess what else I was able to do on my embroidery machine? I have been using the applique feature on my embroidery machine, and it is a showstopper. Let me tell you, I am enjoying my buy. I am still learning about diesel and all the things, and it's been great. So back to the plastic sheeting. Oftentimes, when you do various projects, when it's time for you to poke out things, oftentimes you will use the tearaway stabilizer. I Once I found out about the plastic sheeting, I like it better because I don't have to worry about any of the white being around when it's a color. So here you can see the T tag, and then I just put my thumb in there and then pull it away. And look how easily, look at that. Look at that. Look how easy it is just to tear it away. Now, Robin, stay in frame, and let me maximize. Yes. Yes. Oh, everybody's talking to one another. And then I just want to take the string off. Yes. And look at that. We have a tag for our tea. Isn't this adorable? Look at that. This is adorable. And then on the flip side, it looks just as nice as the front side. And since I had a mishap and wasn't able to connect it to my teacups, and now that I have it here, I'm going to show you just how easy it is. You just push or peel. I just push right on through that plastic. And the thread, the needle and thread, the embroidery process of the satin stitching has perforated it so that it's so easy just to pull out. Now, I did tape my strings in the back. The instructions did say so. And I, wanted to tape and just pull it out, and here is the string right on there. So I've already had my thought since I messed up the process of getting my tags on the cup, the teacup. Have no fear, I am going to use my sewing machine. I'm going to use my Juki and um attach it to the teacups. So I use I use the plastic sheeting in place of the tearaway stabilizer. How many in the chat have used the plastic sheeting in place of the stabilizer? I like it. I really do. Yes, hello, Miss Sylvia. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Yes, and it just makes. Oh, okay, Jesse, you haven't used it? Yes. The plastic sheeting, I really love it. Oh, thank you, Marley. She said, yes, adorable tea tags. I tell you, and if you have your embroidery software, you can change the heart to something else. You can change it to, whatever you like. It's a small area, but you do get a chance to change it up. Hello, Karen Mary. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Yes. Aw. Thank you. Hello, MN Custom Made by Barbara LaFawn. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Aw. Yes. So it looks like the storm has passed. So I said that last week, right? But here I'm going to pull out the tea, and I'll pull out one. Then I'm going to turn the embroidery machine back on and see if we can stitch out the other flower bookmark. So, and then I can come back to the camera and we can add the tea tag onto the teacups. So let's finish ripping it out the plastic. And I'm trying to see how sturdy they are. I added more material to the actual flower because the flower, and right here in the teacup, look at that. Isn't that adorable? That's adorable. Oh my goodness. Hello, Linda Tolbert. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Now, I hope I don't hate it. But my T tag is going to be, the tag is going to be showing. So the plastic sheeting is in these little handles. So I just go in there with my fingernail, and then I can just pull it right away. And here I have one other one, and I can pull that one away as well. Yes. Yes. Um, is it the penis floor covering? Scrapping like a lady? Welcome in. And I apologize if I did miss someone or even forgot. I was a bit distracted from time to time because we were having a storm, and you know, we had one last week. And I just don't want the machine to get ruined. So I'm so glad you asked, scrapping like a lady. Here is the plastic sheeting that I purchased from Home Depot. And if you want, you can take a screenshot, and I'll take this little tie, the twisty tie off, and you get a lot. And whoever, would like, take a screenshot, and this is right at Home Depot. And it's really it's really good to use when you are doing your in the hoop projects that have that satin stitching. So you'll find it, you'll have a lot of satin stitching on the book covers, journal covers, and things of that nature. Anything that has that satin stitching around the edges. And Yeah, it works great. Hello, Custom Creations by Gina. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, yes, Miss Evelyn, the 3.5 milliliters or milliliters. Um, yes, and hello, Miss Evelyn Warner. If I did not speak to you already, I apologize. Lord child, my brain went when I heard that thunder. And my neighbor just told my neighbor my neighbor texted me as well and said that the her backyard was flooding, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I could not see. I just know that it was a heavy downpour. So, and thank God it's the yard and not anything else. Not so yes. And um yeah, so it came through. I see I still need to pull just a little more out. But look at that. And then the flip side looks just as nice. So I will just, you know, oh, okay. Hope this helps. Evelyn model. Oh, look at you. Yes, with the model number. Awesome. Thank you, Miss Evelyn. Oh, I just love my community. You hear me? Oh, my. No one could have ever told me that I would meet such a wonderful community. No one would have, I would have never known. I would have never known. Yes. So what I'm going to do, I was going to hand stitch, but I was like, why when you have your Janome? So I'll just right here up in this corner. I don't think it's going to look the best. Uh, and I could put it on, since I have blue, I could put it on the second cup. And I could put it on here where it's not so noticeable. Okay, so how did the Zoom go Saturday? It went great, Danny. It went so nice. Oh my goodness, it was really nice. I'm going to show the bag again. So let me see. Um, it looks like the storm has passed. So let me see, and it's I can go ahead and show everyone how the how I want to stitch out the second bookmark, the flower one. And then I'm going to let me add the tag first. Go back, add the put this back onto diesel, and let me just kind of stitch on here. Mm, okay. I'm not sure what I should do. Okay. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going, since the stitching takes the longest, I'm going to go over there because adding it is nothing. The reason why, today's live is all about embroidering these bookmarks. Then I'll go ahead and change the view over to the diesel. That's what I'll do. So yes. So I apologize for that because that was a lot. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, Robin, get it together. Get it together. Yes. And Danny, I want you to see the bag that we made during the stitch along. Oh, Danny, look at this. I paired the denim with the multicolored fabric from Hobby Lobby and have my embroidery tag, well, my garment label on there. put the faux leather at the bottom, so when you set it down, your quilted portion isn't getting soiled first. And black bottom, and I paired it with the black straps. So I really, really enjoyed it. So here I have amen on one side and then pray on the other. This turned out really nice. Yes, I am so very thankful. I'm like, this turned out better than I imagined. So never mind, I got it. Oh, hello, Deborah Browning. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yes, so the teacups and the flowers, then there's a traditional um bookmark that they have, and I did put everything in the description box. Yes, yes. Hello, Deb's Designs. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Oh, thank you, Danny. Yes, yes, yes. I can show. Oh, thanks, everyone. Yes, I can show the fabric that I used. Now, the fabric that was used for this bag, if I'm not sure if that is. So here is the fabric that I use for the bag. And it's from Hobby Lobby. Then, and that link is in my post. I put the item number, the SKU number in my post. So we are going to go ahead and I'm going to add to the stage Diesel. So let me go over because the camera is off as well as the machine. So let me turn the machine on. Thanks, everyone. If you're just coming in, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate everyone being here. And I have another camera. Yeah, me and all these cameras. So, and I'm thankful. I'm not complaining. I'm just like, whoosh, yeah. Today I think that this camera here, what happened was it was sitting off to the side and it was very dead. Yes, it was dead. So I just turned the embroidery machine back on, and I'm going to have to, let me see here. I'm going to have to embroidery. I need to resend the link over to my phone and my neighbor. So, yes. So let me just resend this link, and then I'm going to add to the stage Diesel. And hopefully it has Diesel's name on there. It may have Juki. So I'm going to add it right now. Yay! I can hear it. Hello, hello, Miss Becky. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Rosalind McElveen. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. And I just want everyone to be able to see a part of this project. If you're just coming in, you can see it here as I'm adding the other camera that's in front of Diesel, and we can be stitching things out. And this one is a lot of hands-on. However, it's just 29 minutes. So let me how is everyone doing today? How is your Monday? I know I started my Monday out watching Crafting on a Dime with Shay Shay. She's doing a snail quilt and it is adorable. It is so cute. The quilt that Shay Shay is doing. I'm like, wow. Yes, and I watch a little bit of other I could not finish a lot of the other ones because I I had to work. So I oftentimes I am listening. So let me see here. Yes, I'm listening, but all the time, sometimes I have to I'm working. Enough said. So yes. And let me turn this down. The volume is down. And Diesel is in screen. So yes. Oh, yes. Making with Maryland all is well. Trying to get ready for an expo. Yes. Oh, that is awesome, Deborah Browning. That is awesome. Wow. 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 And Danny, how was the you went to an expo in New York. How was it? I forgot exactly what was the name of it, but you had another event to attend. How did it go? So I'm adding Diesel to the stage. Oh, it says Diesel. Oh, wow. So, yes. So the fabrics that we are going to use are all cotton fabrics for the other bookmark. Then we put faux leather on the back. So here we have the one bookmark. We have the one bookmark, and then we're going to now stitch out the second one. So I'm going to add this back on, and I did not want to take it apart because I didn't want to mess up the integrity of the plastic sheeting and loosening my nice taut how I have it hooped. So we are hopefully I'm finished with this part and it's going to go to the next step. So hopefully. And let me see 30, so 31, and it should do the outlining of the next one. Oh no, it wasn't finished. So I think for some reason, okay, so I think for some reason, I don't know what the reason is. It looks like it's lost registration. Hmm. Oh, no problem. No problem. This one, I don't want to mess it up. So I'm just going to cut and let me make sure that I'm in frame. So what I did, I cut the white, and then I'm just going to pull it up here on the bar just to move the white thread out of the way. And now I'm going to advance my stitches over to the other side. So let's go. So 1, 2, 3. So it looks like, yeah, looks like I'm just going to go ahead and advance my stitches. So I am and let me see. Awesome. And I'm just playing around with the numbers. Okay. Just to make sure. Now I was doing minus and I should have been doing plus. Okay, Robin. Okay, so now what we're going to do is the placement stitch. So this is going to tell me where to place. And I can see it pulling. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Robin. No. Okay. I should have held the thread. That's what I should have done. No worries. Time to rethread her, which is not going to be a problem. Kind of getting used to threading. I did change my needles this past weekend as well. The ones that I've used so many times. So I am going to try and see if I can thread her. And let me get my stool because it threads best when I have my stool and I'm down at the same level as the machine. So let me unhoop her. And then I'll go ahead and yes. Oh my goodness. Hello, Miss Merlinda. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. So now I'm like eye level. Can see the little hole. So I'm on a hope and a prayer. Okay. Yeah. So it looks like I got it in and through there. Okay. So let me cut some of this extra thread. Put my hoop back on. Okay. And I'm going to put my hoop back on. And this time, let me see if I can go back like 25, 30 stitches. So I'm going to go back like 30. And that worked. Yes. Awesome. Thank you, Diesel. Yes. So I moved that I blew it out of the way. So I'm just going to cut that extra string now that it stopped. And I'm just pulling. Okay. Yay. So now that I did the placement stitch, this is for the batting. So next step would be to put down the batting, and let me make sure that you have a good enough view. I think that's okay. Okay. So next, I want to make sure that the batting is over top. And then I'll go ahead and stitch that down. So it's just the stitching. Awesome. So, yes. Okay. So now this is the part that I like. The applique portion, and it would it's gonna push it out to me, and then I just hit. Okay. So it's out. It was out already. So now let me get my applique scissors. And just so that I can have enough room, I'm going to unhoop her. And you may not see me because I'll be out of frame. And it'll make it go faster if I do it with it in front of me. So I'm right behind the camera. And I am just going to be cutting out the extra batting. And, you know, because it's not needed. And we want to cut off as much bulk as possible. So this is a 30-minute stitch out, and then 30 minutes. Okay. So I'm just going around here real, you know, I can do it quicker if I have it flat and on the table. So the next time when I have the big part of removing the fabric, I'm going to put it in frame so that you can see me go around. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch the camera because I have both of them up. So why not use them? And right now, okay, I'm on the other side and you're not able to see me yet. And I have just a few more stitches to go. It's looking really good. Oh my goodness. And we're at the top. And I'm going around the last little hump. The last little flower, I should say. So now we are ready to hoop her. These little cute little flowers. So now what I'm going to do is lay a piece of fabric, and this is just beefing up the bookmark. So it won't be seen. It's just another part to beef up your bookmark. And that's looking really good. Awesome. Okay. So now it's switched colors. So I'm going to go ahead, and this one here doesn't need an applique. It's going to just go and do like a flower off to the side. So I have it on yellow, and it's going to be repeating what's over here. So it's all stitches, not an applique piece right here. So now I'm back to the chat. Oh, thank you. Thanks, everyone. That Luck Creation, I think it was called the Boston Crew or something like that. Their sound was more like Bell. Oh, Bobby DeVoe. Okay. But they played live instruments. That's awesome. Look at you, Danny. Yes. Oh, hello, Jennifer Reese. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Aw, they're talking about some good music, some oldie but goodies. Belle Bib DeVoe. Now you know. That's awesome. Aw. Last night, Michael Bivins from the New Edition debuted his new group. Okay. Wow. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Oh, wow. That's awesome. She knows good information when she sees it. Okay, she is. She's pretty good at helping her community. Happy she sees what I see, Marilyn. Aw. Listen. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh, yes, Danny. It was Harlem Week. That's right. That is absolutely correct. Mm-hmm. Oh, she helped you help with the t-shirt table. That is awesome. Wow. Crowded but enjoyable. I love it. Hello, Eva Marie. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Yes, and I hope everyone can hear me okay. Yes, thanks. Thanks everyone. Thank you, Marilyn, for catching everyone. And now that it did that, stitch of the flower is going the inside of the flower. Now it's going to go around with the white satin stitch. Yes. Okay. So then it just goes around and around, looking cute. So it looks like I missed some stitches up here. I don't know how that happened. Something wasn't finished or my bobbin was out. Mm-hmm. Something. Mm-mm-mm. I'm looking at the stitches and I'm like, ah, I see something missing. And I did have to change the bobbin earlier. Aw, you're welcome, Shay Shay. Thank you. So now it's going to give the placement for the next, for the applique flower. And you can see I used the polka dot. And I have the applique pieces here. And I'm just going to put them in place. And here, I'm going to put one there, one here. And sorry if you can see that it is not iron. And let's see. And it's only going to do one at a time, but yeah. Awesome. So I like to have my wooden spatula in hand. So here I did one. And because it had like a little crease in there, I just wanted to use my wooden spatula. Do not at any time put your hands in these machines. They are quicker than you think. So now that we have that applique piece, what I'm going to do is share my screen with the table. So here, yep. And I have the table. I'm going to unhoop her. And then I'm going to go around the applique just so everyone can see me. And you just go in and get as close as to the stitches. And the main part is keeping your embroidery, your hoop, not your embroidery, yeah, your hoop. And right now I'm using the 13 by 11 mighty hoop. And you want to keep it on a flat surface when you are doing your cutting your applique because you don't want to lose registration and you don't have your stitches in the correct order. And we're going to go ahead and keep on going around as close as you can get to the stitches without cutting the stitches. So, and you just keep cutting this applique portion. And I'm almost done. And it makes for a beautiful flower. And this is what I was saying for Rosalind. I wanted her to know that I was using her favorite color, which is yellow. Could everyone put their favorite color in the chat? No matter what it is, can you put your favorite color in the chat? Because I'm going to go back and take note of this. What is your favorite color? Please share it in the chat. And I had this yellow and gray for a while. And I know Marilyn loves the polka dots. And I was like, ooh, I have not used this. And these were fat quarters, this yellow and white from Walmart. And so now we have the applique. And I'm just using my lint roller to get some of the lint away. And then we're going to take her back over to Diesel. See? This is awesome. So let's go back. And I am going to hoop these cute little flowers. And now I will let you see the stitching process as it finishes up. And you can see how it's doing like the inside of the flower. Yes. Aww. Yes. I'm going back down to the bottom. Yes. Hello, Miss Beverly. Welcome in, Creative Notions. Yes. And I did one flower. And now let's do this other flower. And we're doing the inside. And it already, we already put the applique pieces down. So, and I did write my little chicken scratch notes on how I changed the colors. Yes. Okay. So it's just going around and around. And it'll be doing that for a minute. And I'm going to take my desk off, the overhead. So I just turned on my Juki sewing machine here. And I had pink on for this weekend. So what I'm going to do is remove the pink. And the applique, the stitching has finished for that. So, and it's not done. It's still doing the center. So I just had, it's on automatic manual. So I have to, get up every time, which is fine. Then I always put my everything in a P. And I'm threading my bobbin. I'm putting the white thread in. this past weekend I had the pink. So I have my pink bobbin, and my Juki uses metal bobbins as well. So I have my white bobbin. And let me go and start the machine. Hit press start again. So how many of you like what I start doing right after I got my BAI Mirrror? What I start doing was when I have to rethread, I cut at the top to change my color, and then I just tie on from this weekend. I used pink, so I'm tying on the white before I have to rethread my machine all over again. I just tie on the white to the pink that I did that I used this weekend, and that's how I've been threading my Juki. So it's up on the rod. Then I have my pink thread here, and then I'll just pull it through right before it gets to the needle. Slow and steady, slow and steady, slow and steady. And that's how I've been changing my thread since I got my BAI Mirror. Because I thought, because that's the way I have to change it on the BAI. So I was like, I'm going to use that technique. Tie on technique. That's called the tie on method. So yes. Am I seeing some colors? Yeah. Purple look like it's winning. Yes. Okay. So now I have to thread her. Yes. So she's threaded just that quick. Awesome. So let me go and hit. Let me see where I am. So once it's ready for another applique piece, it'll let me know. Okay. So now it looks like it's ready for the white. Okay. So now I have two white pieces, and they're actually too big, but I have one, and then I have two. So it's going and stitching it down in yellow. Yay! And next, it'll do the other one. And I have my wooden dowel, but, you know, if all else fails, just hit stop. And I'm going to go and take this over to my desk and cut around the applique piece. We're looking good on timing. And then I'm just going to go ahead, bring the camera down. Awesome. And then you can still see, you know, what I'm cutting. And keep your hoop flat on a flat surface and keep on going around. I am loving all of these colors. And I will be going back and watching because I'm going to learn this. Yes. Oh, wow. Hello, Donzel. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Yes. And, oh, forest green. And Rosa McAveen says she does not have a favorite color. That's all right. Yes. And then I'm going around the second white piece. We are making great strides on this applique bookmark. And as you can see, it's not, hard. And these bookmarks came in one size. I do believe it's a 5x7. And I'm going to use my lint roller to pick up. And let's go rehooper. Yep. So now it'll start stitching the beautiful inside of the inside of the flower is called the stamen, and the like the outer part in the inside. So yes, so it's going to make a beautiful design. Oh yeah. So it's looking good, looking good. Yay! Yes. So I hear an echo. Something went up. Yes. Oh wow, forest green. I think the purples are winning. Okay, Miss Eva, red, yellow, and purple. Okay. Oh yes, Miss Merlinda, lavender and green. Creative Notions with the purple, Jennifer with the purple, Linda Tolbert with the purple. Okay, scrapping like a lady. Karen Knighton. Welcome in, everyone. Oh, Deborah Browning, D. Smith. Wow, wow, wow. Right, Deborah Browning. The bookmarks are thank you are pretty. I like the bright sunny colors. Yes. And when you're reading and things like that, let me push the other one out as we're chatting. And it's time to go back over and let's see what's next. Are we doing another applique? So now it's doing the placement for the applique portion. Looking good. Wow. Awesome. So here I have one. And if I want it to come out, I push applique. And it comes out just a smidge. And I am determined to use every function on this machine, okay? We're going to get to know one another. And so far, I have no complaints. How about you, Diesel? I slide some oil to him. Yes, so that's one. And I can see right here is doing a little overlapping. So I just want to move that out of the way before it goes to two. And then that's the, what? Third applique is the yellow. And then it stops. So I'm just going to unhoop. Then bring them over to my desk. My little yellow flowers. Yes. Oh, thanks everyone. Thank you, Marilyn. Yeah, so let me go ahead and cut on around and as close as you can possibly get to the stitches without cutting the stitches. And I just keep going around and around. And here we go. And Oh, okay. So I last week, um I know I told everyone that my oldest granddaughter will be going to high school, and she tried out for the cheerleading, and she made the cheer squad for her high school freshman year. And she said, Nana, I want you at all the games. I was like, uh-oh. So all the football games, and they start before the football game starts, the cheerleading. So I'm excited. I was able to stitch her out a cheer t-shirt because they had a big celebration on Saturday. They had a pool party after a parent meeting. So it turned out really nice. And it was so funny that, you know, she was, we're on our way, and we kind of got turned around a little bit, and my daughter was out of town, so she couldn't take her. So my daughter was like, "Are you there yet?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, we're on the way." And all along, my daughter is. We share our location, so my daughter can see me. And we are all turned around. We were at the last place first, and right. So we got a little turned around, but we got it together and got her there on time. So now we have those applique pieces in. Yes. So I will be looking for more cheer embroidery designs. I know that there's a lot of them out there, and I may um the knockout patterns. I'll keep doing those. Those are turning out nice. So I will keep doing the knockouts, but I've seen some of the a lot of the cheer ones that I'll be purchasing. So yeah, so what I'm doing, oh, it's getting a little fast, huh? Okay. Awesome. Oh, okay. So it's gonna go in this like the staining area. Yeah. Okay. So it's kind of going around. It's looking good. And then it'll go to the other flower. So I'm just going to press these other tea cups out. Who goes live after Robin? Miss Becky from Fat Luck Creations goes live at 7:15. And if you go live, let us know this evening if I'm missing anyone in our community. Yes. So I love this plastic sheeting. I mean, it just tears away so nicely. Wow. And voila. Look at that. Isn't it? Whoop, isn't it so cute? I gotta cut some of the thread off, but it turned out really cute. Mm-mm-mm. Just so detailed. Aw. Yes. So I'm just kind of ripping off the plastic. I have my white thread threaded in my embroidery machine. I meant my sewing machine. And I will definitely poke out these little handles and cut off the fabric. And I know that in some cases people actually burn the extra stitches. So I can do that as well. But first I want to take in get the little T tag on. Hello to be young, gifted, and black. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. And next, let me check my numbers because I do have it. Oh, Lord. Yeah, you better do the math. Mm. I don't know what number I am on. Ah, ah. So I gotta okay. I have to do the math. So I'm on 52. Okay. Let me get my phone. Yeah. Because I'm not sure what number I'm on. And I did want to say that, of course, you only get one design. And I went into my embroidering software and I doubled and tripled up the design so that I can stitch more than one at a time. And see how here I have two designs and I spreaded them apart. Then when I did the teacups, I did three. So we're on 26. So 26. I wanted to see when I'm supposed to add the backer. Not 26. They say 52. Oh, my mercy. I'm getting 26. So my math is not mathing right now because something is telling me to put my applique on. Okay, let me try. Let me see. Oh, Lord. Okay. Yay! That looks so cute. Awesome. So we're on 52. Okay. Yay! Now that looks really nice. I love it. And it's just doing the finishing touches on the staining area. Yay! Okay, awesome. And it's doing whatever it did to the last flower, is doing the same thing with this flower. Okay, so it should be finished, ready for the next step. And that's why I think I need to add the backer piece, but I don't know. Awesome. So this should be the last orange piece. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add the backer on. Yeah. Yeah, it's time for the backer. So let me hold on to this thread. And I'm going to unhoop her. I knew it was close. Okay, so I have thread on the back as well as the front. Okay, so I'm just going to get my faux leather piece. And here's the back of the design. And then I'll put my faux leather on the back and tape it down. And this worked out pretty good. Now here I'm just going to pretty much lay it down. And I have the tape that I used for the previous one. Yes. Oh, thanks everyone for being here. I appreciate you. So, yes. Okay. So, and then lastly, we are almost on the home stretch. So then I go ahead and press it down. And I'm pressing down the tape without pushing the plastic in. I wait till I flip it over and then I take and push it down. So let's rehoop her. And it's going to go all the way around to tack down the to make sure that the back is attached. Okay, so it's attached, and I'm going to go to the stitches, and I'm going to hit like 30 stitches, pull that thread, and let's go. Awesome. So now it's going doing an outline of the entire bookmark. Okay, this is awesome. Looking good. Okay, so now I'll go ahead, unhoop her, and cut the excess off. And yes, you can see me. And then I'll just go ahead and go around. And cut off all the excess fabric. Because now that we're close to the home stretch, what it's going to do is do the satin stitching around all the flowers. So you want to cut out as much bulk as possible. And I'm just going right on around. Yay! And these little bookmarks are really looking cute. And I'm going around and around, cutting off the excess fabric, and I'm getting as close as I can to the stitches without cutting the stitches. Yes. Aw, thanks everyone. And we're almost there. I really enjoyed this project, and like I said before, that you can use them to hold your place in your Bible. You can use it for, you know, when you're reading your books, just to hold your place, and even journaling. It's so many uses for the bookmarks. And I am so, you know, thankful to Sweet Pea for having this beautiful embroidered bookmarks. And if you are interested in purchasing these bookmarks, I do have my affiliate link in the description box below. Let me see if I can push this up, because I don't want to do too much manipulating, because I do not want to lose registration. So here, I got the last piece. And let me see. Awesome. Okay. Yes. And then we are going to just cut around, trying to get rid of this bulk. Just as close as I can get. And that is, you know, all in applique. And I do not mind, you know, the applique. It adds a lot of character and dimension when you're doing applique, especially when you're using different materials. When I did the the teacups, I did use the white felt along with cotton fabrics. Here, this is the faux leather. And when you know, add the different elements, it just allows you to give it character, texture, and all of that. So I'm excited. You know, excited about how they stitched out. And we're still stitching, but I'm excited. Yes. Aw. Donzel said hello. Right. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Hi, Katrina and Bestie Shamika. Donzel is something else. Aw. Thank you so much, Cindy. Go team for your granddaughter to show support. Rah, rah. Yes. Yes, I will. I'll see the schedule soon enough. And we will see what we can do. And the high schoolers, you know, they go pretty early. So I have no idea what time the games. I'm like, it's been a long time since I had a high schooler. So we'll see. It will all work itself out. So I'm almost there. Awesome. So I'm getting towards the end, and then I'll go ahead and rehoop her onto Diesel. These flowers are turning out really beautiful. So I'm making sure I have most of that bulk out. Okay. So, yes. And then here's how the back looks with the faux leather. I love using all the different textures. I really do. So now we have our hooped, and we're going to go ahead oh yeah. So it's doing all the satin stitching now. So let me get a So that's looking really nice. Awesome. Yay! These bookmarks have turned out better than I imagined them. So it's and scrapping like a lady. Did I show the fabric that you wanted to see? And I'm thinking that you were possibly talking about the bag, but I just wanted to make sure if anyone else has any other questions, what let me open up uh no, ready for another satin stitch. Okay. So okay, yes, it's doing another satin stitching. So what I'm going to do here, I'm on my computer when I'm facing this way. My computer's over on this side. Um, awesome. So what I'm going to do is at this time I am going to it's bringing up and hopefully it goes through. I am bringing up the StreamYard giveaway tool and I would like to give away one of the tea, the stacked teacups, and one of the flowers. And then that's the one that's stitching out currently. So let's go and let me put all my information into StreamYard. And I haven't been in here for a while. Let me see. And I don't know why it's like it's spinning, but it's coming. Yay! And I will sew the tag on. And today's live stream, we are doing the machine embroidery for the book lovers, Sweet Pea bookmarks. And let's see. And I am going to, let me go here. And I have to share my screen. Haven't done it in a while. Thank you. Thanks, Donzel. Thank you. So I am going to share my screen. And which screen am I sharing? The giveaway tool. Yes, and the word is going to be teacups. And then I'll just hit start collecting. So I have the teacups, one of the teacups. So this is for the teacups. And I'll clean it up and mail it out. And hello, Lily. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Okay, yes, the entries are coming through. Yes. So, and this will be the teacups, and then I'm going to attach the tag on them. And let me hit the next satin stitching. Yes. Okay. Thanks, everyone. This is so cute. So cute. I tell you. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yes. So I'm like, where do I hook it? Yes. Oh, good luck, everyone. So it's looking good, and I am going to draw in just 30 seconds. Yes. Oh, thanks everyone. Yes, these turned out better than I imagined. Okay, so let's draw. Good luck. Yes. Aw. Oh. Karen Mary! Congratulations, Karen has the teacups. Aw. Congratulations, Karen. Oh my goodness. Aw, congratulations. And I should have prefaced by saying, um, congratulations. I won't be able to ship out of the United States of America, and I am going to pull up my email and let that kind of tick across the bottom. And if you could send me your mailing, your full name, mailing address, don't forget that zip code, and I will get these out to you. And let me see. Robin Banner. Yes, and if you could put bookmarks for the subject line. Bookmarks. Yes. Thank you. So now let me get the giveaway tool together. And we're getting there. And the live stream, I have to choose that again. And the next word, what should we put? Um, so the next one, so now we're going to start sharing again. And the next, share my screen. So for this one is going to be for the flowers that are currently being stitched out. And I'm going to share my screen. And for the flower bookmark, we are going to type in how it is blooms. And you can add your entry in for the floral bookmark. So, yes. Yes. And congratulations, Karen Mary. Oh, thanks, everyone. And it's still stitching, and I'll show it again before we leave. Awesome. Okay. Yay! Email sent. Thank you, Karen Mary. Awesome. I love it. I will get these teacups right out to you. They are so daggone cute. Yes. Aw. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'll clean it up and get it out to you. Yes. Oh, thanks everyone. And good luck. And now we are going to hit draw. Good luck. Yay! Miss Evelyn Warner! Congratulations! Miss Evelyn Warner will get the flowers. Oh, wow. Congratulations, Miss Evelyn. Awesome. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, she will get those balloons. Aw, thank you so much. Yes, and if you could send me your mailing information if I don't have it already. But if you could email me to my email ticking across the bottom of the screen, and in the subject line, if you would be so kind to put blooms, or I meant bookmarks for the subject line, bookmarks. And that way I will get your full name, mailing address, and zip code and get these bookmarks out to Karen Mary, the teacups, and Miss Evelyn Warner, the blooms. Whoop whoop! Yes, yes. And I wanted to show the blooms if time allow us to. Let me see here, because I don't want to mess up Miss Evelyn's blooms. So, oh, you know what I could do? I wanted to show Miss Evelyn's blooms again. Yes, congratulations, Karen, Mary, and Miss Evelyn Warner. So yes, so it is stitching out your blooms, and it's looking really good. I just don't want to mess with it as it's finishing up with the beautiful satin stitching, but just know that it is on the way. Yes, it is on the way. So yes, I light is very bright there. It's all right. Awesome. Yes. So again, I want to thank everyone for taking the time out just to see what Robin's Creations is stitching. On this evening, we made some beautiful bookmarks by Sweet Pea Designs. I'm adding stuff by Sweet Pea. The machine stopped. Yay! Sweet Pea Embroidery. We made some bookmarks, we made some blooms, and we also have some teacups. So this is the one that is still stitching out, and I'll be mailing out to Miss Evelyn Warner. It stitched out so beautifully. And I just thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone. Everyone be safe. Oh, thank you. And congratulations to all the winners. Um, yeah, yes, thank you. Thank you. And I just want to say until next time, I want to ask everyone to bloom where you are planted. Good night, everyone. Good night. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. Thanks everyone for being here. Thank you. Thanks, Donzel. Good night.